when you're on those tours and stuff, like, well, even just being able to go on tour, even just like them being down to put you out there in their perspective, because there's a million motherfuckers who've done beats for Migos, but Migos don't like really acknowledge them besides like paying them for the beat or whatever. It's like, how did you sort of like even get into the position? Because I feel like that's the dream of every producer, is to create like a real personal brand where they're actually like able, like people know their name, people know what they look like, people know what their whole vibe is and who they are as a person. And you got that. Like how did you get like somebody like Migos who don't fuck with people very rarely, they just are very closed off?
Yeah, at the beginning, like they only had like a couple producers they were fucking with. They had like Zaytoven, Phenom the Don, Stack Boy, Mac Boy, and me. And everyone was from Atlanta, and I kind of got like, I just feel like I connected with them before the wave. So it's like when they started blowing up and shit, I'm like, damn, like I remember when they started blowing up, I'm like, yo, these guys might just like go Hollywood on me. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because all that Hollywood shit, you don't know like until like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young kid from Canada. I don't fucking know what the fuck's gonna happen. These guys blew up. I'm like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? But they always kept in contact and they remember me. I was like, damn, like that's some real shit. That's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got in front of them, and then we started actually building that relationship, it just went a long way. And you know what I'm saying? Guys like Rel and guys like Quavo and people like that, they always looked out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coach and P, everybody.
I feel like a lot of it straight up has to do with just your personality, period, and not just for you, but for anybody, in the sense that like you have to be somebody that people are going to want to be around. You got to know how not to say that one thing that's going to make you look like an entitled dickhead. That, you know, like there's probably a million times that you could have just sort of been a salty fuck about something and like pissed them off and like ruined a relationship. You know, it's like so much of it is just your personality straight up.
Nah, for real. And like just like a lot of the time I'm like a sponge on the wall too. You know what I'm saying? I won't speak unless spoken to, so I'm just playing my role, you know?
Has it been weird getting famous?
I don't think I'm famous.
You're pretty damn famous. You go to the mall, people are talking to you.
I don't know. I didn't, like, when I started making beats and doing this shit, I never really thought about this shit. And now it's kind of just like, it is what it is, you know? Like, you reap what you sow, like, you know what I'm saying? You wanted to do this, now you're doing this, you're like, fuck. And whatever comes with it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So,
yeah. I mean, you don't really know what you're getting into, in the sense that you don't really know what it's.
I just wanted to make music
like
for a living. That's the only thing I was thinking of, is like being known for the music I make and inspiring people's lives and doing that, you know, and helping my family and being something, not just being the kid that goes to high school and then now you're just sitting where you're from, working a 9 to 5. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, what are most people that you grew up with doing?
Working a 9 to 5 in the same town.
Yeah, at best.
But yo, you
drunk
could be,
off their ass in the park.
Everyone could. Hey, you could be happy in any situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably more happy than we are.
You think?
Never know.
That ever cross your mind that you might have been happier if you lived a normal life?
Maybe, I don't know. I love the life I live, so
you wouldn't know shit about the life that you're living. You know, it's like the average person doesn't have any clue what it's like to even be in Hollywood. Never mind to know the right shit to do in Hollywood. Never mind to like what it's like to go on tour.
It's just like when you do shit like this, it's like it's hard to tell what's real and fake. Everything's blurred lines when you get into a situation of when people want to fuck with you. So it's like you don't know what's real and what's fake, and sometimes that could be tricky, get you into problems, get into situations, and it could fuck up your happiness because you don't know who's being real, who's being fake.
You ever
at least when you work a 9 to 5 or some shit, or like I'm not even gonna say that. Just like when you're living a life with a family and you grow up and you know what I'm saying, like how you do that style of living, it's like you know who's real, who's fake and shit, you know? Or like you surround yourself with the right people.
Do you think
I feel like I surrounded myself with the right people though.
Yeah. I mean, your team does seem pretty good, to be real with you.
We're great people.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Did you ever get too open and start letting random ass weird clout munching type people get too close to you and then you had to realize at a certain point that that you had to be more closed off?
Not really. Honestly, that happens a lot though. Honestly, probably in LA, hell yeah, that's definitely how you meet someone at a party. Next day they're at your house, and you're just like, what the fuck is this person doing around me? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they don't want to leave.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm good at reading people. I'm good at reading vibes and shit. Like if I trust my gut, so if I feel something's off somewhere, it's like it's time to go. Or like if I feel like I can see through people, so it's like, what the fuck is it like?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You're a good guy, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We got good intentions at least, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You ever talk to anybody from your hometown? You still close with anybody from back home?
Oh yeah, I talked to like some of my boys. Only a couple.
Yeah. Is it kind of It's kind of odd. They're kind of shocked by what you've managed to do.
Like the few I talked to like believed in it. So it's like, yo, I actually did it.
That's tight.
And you know, people don't like that. Like my one boy would tell, oh, like people like don't believe I know you and shit. Like it's crazy. Like people stop my mom in the grocery store and tell my mom like they make beats now and shit. Like,
oh my god.
My mom's like, you know.
I remember my dad gave me a mixtape one time from this person at work. Their son had a tape. He gave me his tape. He mailed it to me. Like my dad thought I was gonna give a shit. I'm looking at this. It's like the worst graphic design. It's like so much worse than anything I've ever seen online. I put it in. It was so much worse than anything I've ever heard sent in by a fan or whatever. I was just like, damn. People who don't know how to use the internet really don't know what the fuck's going on.
Sometimes people give me like USBs of beats and I delete them and use them.
That's the realest thing anyone's ever said on this podcast. I feel like most people don't want to admit to that shit. Yeah.
Sometimes I listen to them, but
you ever find anything good that way?
I used to be that kid. I used to fucking get the USB, put 10 beats on it, with little info, contacts. Never fucking worked. Real shit. That shit never worked.
Yeah. No,
but
that's
like
so
it could
real.
work. That's what I'm saying. Like anything's possible. So like if I'm giving someone advice and I say what I did and what didn't work for me, I'm not saying don't do that because it could work for you. You know what I'm saying? But that just did not work for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did not give that shit to fucking Rich Homie Quan, Wiz Khalifa, all these guys. They did not.
That's what they really want you to do.
They probably lose the shit by the end of the night. You put it in your pocket. You go party and shit. A bitch might even just fucking steal it. You never know. She might think she hitting the lick. She just stole this guy's beat that was in the crowd.
Imagine she stole the USB from you and she thought she had a bunch of your unreleased beats.
Yeah, shit.
Some random guy.
I've had like unreleased music on sticks. Like when I go to the club, play some shit in Toronto, I've like lost them in Ubers.
You never had a problem with it showing up online though?
No. I've had like music leak online, and then everyone thinks I leaked it.
Why do they think it's you?
Because I used to leak the Migos music.
Did you really? On purpose?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why would
like
you do
back
that?
in the, back in the day, I would take songs off their computer because they would never give me shit. So I'd take songs off their computer like when no one was around or like when they were sleeping or whatever. I'd take the songs off the computer so I could listen to them when I go home. Because if I go back to Canada, I don't know like when I'm coming back to Atlanta or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I just end up that like whenever like I was always trying to build my consistency. So if they weren't going to use the song, I would just drop it on my SoundCloud and the blogs would pick it up, or like I'd premiere it with XXL or premiere it with Hot New Hip Hop or something.
But was this before the era in which people
Streaming?
they would have got pissed off about that? Because I feel like if you do that now, they'd be furious.
Yeah, now it's the streaming changed everything. It's
Yeah.
like before, it's like that was dope. It was like releasing a song, like that was helping my consistency and building my brand. I was building my own brand, leaking music. Real shit. I'm sorry.
But you never had to deal with like ramifications from that, like
no, because it was always like I would always know like if it was a song like they were using or something, I would, you know what I'm saying. But if it was just like some shit I would want to listen to, and then like 6 months go by and like these guys make 30 like so many songs. Like I have like probably like 1,000 songs with the Migos. You know, so it's just like let's drop some shit. Fuck it.
How do you decide who you want to work with these days? Because it feels like you have hella options. You've done a lot of like joint projects where you're like billed as one of the performers, just like the rapper.
If I become a fan of your music, or like if I feel like you're ahead of the wave, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like the thing with the Migos. Like when I first heard their music, I was like, yo, this is different. Like it was cool. I didn't 100% get it at first, but I was like, this is really like unique and different, and I know this is gonna be the next wave. So then I started playing it all the time. Like this shit's fire. Like, you know.
That's what's crazy though, is that people assume that just because an artist is huge right now, and Migos is like the biggest group in hip hop right now, they assume they forget that you were fucking with them early on, like before they were really. You know, I see people all the time who are like, you know, Adam's a clout muncher. He just started fucking with X and Pump because they're hot or whatever. I'm like, I was fucking with them before they were hot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like people forget. Once somebody blows up, people act like they always were that big.
Real shit.
It's weird. So who do you choose? Oh, so you're saying like you just do a lot of like reaching out via DMs, shit like that?
Yeah, or I really like to wait like for shit to happen organically too. Like even if someone's like, yo, you got to work with this person, sometimes I'll be like, I was like, I know it will happen organically, you know, and then it happens organically.
How do you normally meet people though? Are you out and about? You go to shows, go to clubs, shit like that?
Not as much anymore. I kind of just like duck off and be low key and shit. But yeah, definitely like when you go out and shit, you meet people.
Right.
You know, or like even in the studio, you bump into people in the studio, find out this guy's next door, go say what up, drop off a pack of beats.
Yeah, that's what's up.
A lot of people like reach out now though, you know, like I'll reach out to someone or they'll reach out to me or like through like mutual friends or something, you know.
Do you have like managers and shit who are basically like trying to like pitch you artists or
Yeah,
like
I got my manager Corey.
Yeah, but he's helping you find artists and shit.
Yeah, all the time.
That's what's
So
up.
like after like the whole like the Pipe It Up stuff, and that's like when I met Corey, and then we went out to LA for the first time, and that's like when like a lot of shit went off.
That's what's up. Yeah. You trying to sign artists now as well?
All that.
You got some dude Adam that I was just seeing his shit popping up saying that you signed him.
Yeah, I got Adam Holiday. He's fire.
Really?
He's from the UK. Grew up in Philly. He's got a cool story.
Really? Okay.
He's gonna be a big star.
Really? Is
100%.
that what kind of music is he rapping or is he singing?
He could do everything, but like singing, pop, R&B, soul.
That's crazy.
Some cool shit.
You don't feel limited to just rappers?
Hell no. I was in the studio with Ozuna last night.
Really? Is that hard for you to adapt to like a totally different sound like that?
Well, I can't speak like
yeah.
Spanish. I'm from Canada.
That's
so
problem number one.
That's a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, it's cool though. I like it. I like being outside the box, you know, like just grinding like that.
That whole like Latin type sound that everybody kind of fucks with now.
That's just going crazy.
Is that hard for you to like get into that mind state of making those kind of beats?
It's definitely like anything I do outside of like trap music, it's like I got like mentally, all right, I'm about to do this.
Right.
Go in and do it. So, but we were doing like rap shit, and then like we started like cooking up some like Latin shit too.
That's what's up.
It was dope though.
Yeah.
It was a fire.
My girlfriend was really pissed last night watching the video that you put out with Pump and Sheck West. She's like,
mad?
She's like, they're stealing people's prized possessions. They're just like walking up to people and taking their babies and their stuff. I'm like, I wasn't thinking about it that way.
It was everything was bought. We bought it,
but it's like, why are you like buying a baby?
Hey man, look at this video was for fun. It was not no fucking human trafficking shit. I've seen all that shit, people saying that shit. That baby, occur to me that like baby that was happy. That baby was a happy baby.
I thought it was funny too, and then my girlfriend started saying that shit. I'm like, God damn, you just completely changed the way that I'm thinking about this video.
Yeah, go check out that video. You know what I'm saying? The shopping spree video.
Yeah.
Young Murda featuring Sheck West and Lil Pump. It's a great video of the year.
Not about human trafficking.
Most humorous rap video this year.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
How did that song come together, and how did you know that was the one?
I pulled up at Pump's house like a few months ago, and we were just cooking up, and that's one of the songs we made. And I posted a little snippet on Instagram, and like Sheck like commented, so I hit him up. I'm like, you want to hop on the record? He's like, hell yeah. So I sent him the beat. He got on it.
That's official.
And then we put it out. It was just like kind of quick.
It's hard to get Pump to do anything too. So that's impressive.
Shout out Pump, man. That's my brother though. I love him. He's a good kid.
That's fire.